Happy Monday, girls. Today we are going to talk about what makes you a unique woman. Please have a pen and paper ready. Take notes for today, girls. So yeah, I hope that you are ready for this. This video is for women that are wanting to build their self-esteem and you want to level up. You want to see a change in your life. Girls, this video will be for you. And you can be the woman you want to be, girls. You can reinvent yourself as many times as needed, okay? If you don't like where you're at right now, girls, just know that you can reinvent yourself. You're not stuck. And yeah, sometimes you don't want to hurt. So you stay stuck where you're at, but you're already hurting. You just don't want to let go, girls. I've been there, I've done that. I've done that so many times in my life, girls. I'm not where I was 10 years ago or even 1 year ago. I decided to make major changes in my life, girls. It was so freaking hard. But here I am. You know what? My life still isn't perfect. My standards were low in the past, okay? Because my self esteem was low, girls. So, yeah, we are going to take notes, girls. So I hope that you're ready. And yeah, let's talk about values. What are values? Those are beliefs that guide you to your decisions, your lifestyle, your relationships. You know, um, yeah, what are your values? What kind of relationship are you in right now? What kind of treatment are you getting right now? Maybe you are codependent and you feel like already know that you need to leave, but you just can't. Girls, codependency is real. It's so hard. I know this, girls. But the only way to stop being codependent, the only way, honestly, that worked for me was letting go. I had to let go of a relationship that was so hard to get out of. And it was hard in the beginning. Honestly, 3 months after that, I started feeling better. I started doing things with my life. And I tell you this all the time in my videos. It's hard before it gets easy, girls, but you have to be willing to let go. And it's a decision, girls. Stop calling the whole world. It's your decision if you want to make changes in your life. And yeah, girls. So for those who are new to this channel, I was born and raised in Mexico. I'm a single mom with 3 children. My life is far from perfect. I truly had to make time today to be here with you girls. I go through challenges in life just like everyone else. And I have to work on my self esteem every day. That's something you work on. And the day that I heard my life coach say, you can be the woman you want to be, I sat down, I wrote down, what kind of woman do I want to be? Well, I want you to write this down right now. Ask yourself, what kind of woman do you want to be? The kind of woman that goes to the gym, that works on herself, that stops all the gossiping, and that decides to change her life? Or do you want to be the kind of woman that doesn't make any changes, calls her sister and her mom, complaining about her partner all the time? I might have done that. I don't want to be that anymore. But what kind of woman do you want to be? Are you stuck in a relationship where you're not happy and you're calling your best friend and they already don't want to answer the phone because they're like, oh, here she goes again. And then they tell you, well, you should leave. And then, yeah, you don't take the advice, right? So then days go by and they don't hear from you for weeks. And they're like, oh, yep, they're back together. You know, that was me in the past. And I decided to stop repeating that negative cycle in my life. And the only way for me to truly heal and have this peace that I have now was to let go and be alone for a little bit. Girls, the best decision I've ever made. And I didn't think that I could get here at one point in my life, because I was so codependent and I was stuck repeating these negative cycles in relationships, girls, and but that's not me anymore. What do you do when you're bored? Do you get tempted to call your ex and go backwards again? Or, where are you at right now? I know that when my life is hard, I've had those temptations to go backwards, absolutely. But I have to stop and ask myself, why did you get yourself out of that hard place? Do you truly want to go backwards? And I know I don't want to do that anymore. Absolutely not. I have this peace that I've never had before, and I don't want to lose that. So, yeah, so on your values, yeah, just ask yourself, what are your values? What is most important to you right now? Maybe your freedom, love, honesty, respect, growth, or is your health maybe the most important to you? Because when we lose our health, we lose everything, girls, and I've learned this so many times in my life, maybe not just with my own health, but also with my oldest son, and, when we lose our health, it's a wake up call. Ask yourself, what is life trying to teach you right now? Is your health important to you? Are you aligning yourself with the desires of your life? If health is important to you, let's say that's your number one thing that's important to you right now. Are you eating healthy? Are you going to the gym? How's your mental health? Are you aligning yourself with the right people, the right things that you can be mentally healthy? For me, I know when I'm going through things, like going to the gym, it helps my mental health so much. And it gives me the benefits of being fit, and, this, write this down. Okay, girls, you need to write this down. So when a woman lives aligned with her values, she feels peace. Okay? Again, when a woman lives aligned with her values, she feels peace. Okay? My values are I want to, be healthy and fit. So what do I do? Do I go eat junk every day? Of course, I have my days where I treat myself, and that's okay. But I will still go to the gym no matter what I'm going through. If I'm healthy enough, I am going, I'm showing up. I'm showing up for you girls right now because this is something I love doing. I show up, girls, and I feel peace. Okay? That's amazing to say. And okay, and also write this down. When a woman lives or like when a woman betrays her values, you know what she feels? She feels guilt. She feels empty. Do you have this empty feeling right now? You know, then ask yourself this. Am I aligned with my values? Is my partner cheating on me and I just allow him to walk all over me? Or am I eating unhealthy? Or am I staying at a job where I don't get any respect? What do you need to do? Align yourself with what is going to help you, girls. Like, if you feel this emptiness right now and this guilt, in the past with me, like picking a partner that, didn't have the same beliefs. Like, I love going to church, I love God. And what did I do? I picked a partner that doesn't believe in any of that. And then I tried to change him. Girls, you cannot change anyone. Align yourself with, maybe that partner that already has the same faith as you. There's a reason it says in the Bible, don't date, someone that doesn't have your own beliefs. We don't have to believe everything the same, but, and I've done this, I've put myself through this, so I know this is true and that we can't change people. So if I go pick someone again that, you know, doesn't have the same values and beliefs, and it's so important to me that I want a partner that goes to church with me, and I pick someone again that doesn't want to do that, well, that's on me. I cannot change anyone, So I have to align myself with that right person. to come into my life. So yeah, girls. And then the next question is like, you know, we're going to talk about principles. And oh my goodness, this is so important. What are your values, your morals? Who are you when no one's watching you? Hey, we watch social media right now so much and we see one version of people, right? Like we see how amazing their life is. We don't see the scene behind the camera. And do you compare yourself to all these women on the internet? You don't know what they're going through behind the scenes, you know? So don't, yeah, don't compare yourself to other women on social media, okay? Social media has us so confused. And I have to ask myself this too. Who am I behind this camera? You know, and I don't want to let you girls down. I don't want to let my children down. Do I actually do what I'm teaching you girls here? I do. I do my best to show up no matter what I'm going through in life. And so, yeah, write this down. Yeah, like who are you when no one's watching you? Are you who you show up as, like in public? Because you can be anything online, right? But after the you turn off the camera, are you like depressed and your life is a chaos and your house is a disaster? Like what's going on behind those scenes, you know? And so it's so important that we are who we say we are, even you know when we are alone. And be clear on your values. And you know, also be private with your life, girls. Not everyone deserves to know every detail on who you're dating or what's happening in your life. You know, not everyone deserves that, you know, to know that about you. Like, honestly, I've gone through this before, and the people closest to me that I trusted, they ended up judging me, you know? And I can tell you this for sure. Today in my life, the last thing I want to do is judge anyone because I haven't walked in your shoes. People haven't walked in my shoes as a single mom, you know, and all the things that I've gone through. So I don't want to judge anyone. Like, I don't care. Like, I just, you know, it's not in me to judge or gossip anymore. Like, I can't do it. You know, I don't have that right to do that. I haven't walked in your shoes. So, yeah. And also, girls, just like have high standards. You're amazing. You're beautiful. And you deserve the best. And who's the person you have to watch out for the most? Is yourself, okay? How do I treat myself? How, yeah, like ask yourself, what am I not going to tolerate anymore? Like maybe dishonesty, you know? And so, yeah, just have high standards in who you're dating and who you're working for. And when you're buying clothes, instead of, you know, buying all these cheap clothes and you spend hundreds, maybe go buy one nice outfit instead that you're going to wear over and over. And then also ask yourself this: what am I not going to allow in my life anymore? Like, what is it that you can't allow anymore? And be firm. Don't say yes when you truly want to say no. It's okay to say no, and you don't have to over explain yourself, girls. And if you're bored in your life right now, like create something fun and new. Try a new sport, level up. Go to the gym. Don't lose, and also don't lose yourself in your relationship with your partner. This is the biggest thing I did in the past. As soon as I would enter a relationship, I would lose myself. It was all just about me and my partner. Like, I would not have any goals for myself anymore. It was just all about the relationship, and I would see my partner grow so much, and he had millions of plans and goals and projects, and I would just be part of that. But I would lose myself, and I cannot lose myself anymore. You know, it is healthy for you to have your own goals and, your own life. And how I created my own, goals in life is I started going to the gym. I keep saying that, eating healthier. I created this YouTube channel that I've wanted to do for so long, but I was so lost in a relationship that I just didn't put any action into this until I decided to change my life and let go of things that weren't good for me. So, I know if I enter a relationship again, I know now that I will not be able to let go of this because I love being here with you girls. And I will not lose myself that much where I don't go to the gym. I know I won't. Like, I've come so far, and I feel this peace in my heart, and there's no way I'm risking losing that. So yeah, girls, I truly hope that this video helps you girls and motivates you for the week. Just know that you can be the woman you want to be, okay? It's possible. If I can do this, so can you girls. And if you feel alone right now and you feel like you don't know where to start and where to turn to, you can always book a coaching call with me. It's $80 to book a coaching call with me, or I have my 21-day course that will help you so much in building your self-esteem, and you will learn how to love yourself. Girls, it will change your life, but only if you're committed and actually finish the course. Girls, I can't do the work for you, and I don't want you to buy my course if you're not ready. And it's okay if you're not ready. Only do it when you are. Keep watching these videos until you feel you're ready. And I will leave my phone number below so you can contact me on WhatsApp to book a coaching call with me, or if you're interested in taking my 21-day course on how to build your self-esteem, girls. I recently had a coaching call with a girl, and she was struggling with some of the things I had struggled in the past with, and she was in and out of a relationship. She was repeating the patterns, that I also did, and it's a decision, girls. When you're so tired of repeating those same unhealthy cycles and you're finally just ready. And sometimes we cannot do it alone. You need someone to hold your hand and make you accountable and say, no, why did you leave that place that hurt you so much? Are you just going to throw all this away and just go backwards? We can't always do it alone. And I am so grateful that I found my life coach. Wow. It took a while for me to truly decide to take action and change my life. And she always told me, no one's going to come and change your life for you. And it's true. No one is going to come and change your life for you. It's in your hands. You can be the woman you want to be, girls. If you like my videos, please subscribe to my channel and like my videos. Share my videos with your sister, your mom, your girlfriend, girls. That keeps me motivated. I love you, girls. I love spending this time with you. And have an amazing week, girls. And I will see you in the next video.